Howdy y'all, welcome back to Rat's Nest Hot Rods. I wanted to make a quick video on how to get good body lines. I don't want to say perfect because I'm not a body man. I'm just kind of a do-it-yourself or hobbyist. And this is the way that I found out, for me, works the best. Aluminum yardstick. Put a mark at the front and the rear of the fender in this case, or it doesn't matter, whatever you're doing. Put a mark there. You can kind of see the crease in the sheet metal from the factory. And connect those two lines, the one at the front and the one at the rear. And use your line to keep it level and run that out. Then we'll drop some tape on the bottom edge, guide coat the top and sand down to it, and then flip the tape, sand up to it. And I think I go through that 3 times in this video, which I'll speed up of course once I get done rambling on. This is how I have to do it. I know a lot of guys can do this just by feel, and I am not those guys, unfortunately. But this does work, and it gives you a really sharp line, and then the sharp line helps you see the body line. It's unnatural on this car, but then you can knock it down with a soft sanding block, and it'll come out looking very much like factory. I also use a contour gauge towards the end. I've got, like I said in previous videos, I've got a parts car out in the driveway. Put the contour gauge on that front fender, and then brought it in here to these ones, and kind of check myself, make sure that I had that body line not too aggressive and not too soft. So we'll finish out the tape job here. I'm going to speed this up little bit, play a little music, and you'll see some guide coat and sanding down and then flipping the tape like I said. And if something cool comes in, I will jump back in as usual.
Dark urban imagery, looking in a broken mirror, washing his face. He sees the old Chevrolet just floating in space. Yeah.
Alright, the top's blocked out, and we're going to put a new piece of tape on the upper side of that pencil line and the top side of the lower tape. It helps to keep that tape there, get this one laid down, and then pull that bottom one off. You'll see here I'll guide coat the bottom after I remove the lower tape, and we'll block sand the bottom up to the line.
And the rush hours of disaster, and the kingdom come, and the sky full of eyelashes, and thy will that will be done, saying it's not the love that I'm running from, it's the heartbreak that I know will come. Yeah.
as you can see, I've been hitting it with 180 on a 36-inch Durablock, or maybe it's 30-inch. I don't know. It's the longest one I have, and I take it pretty close, but not all the way up to that tape line, because I want to come back down from the top and kind of work my way there, millimeter by millimeter, I guess. And I think this helps me get it closer without screwing up, because once you rub over that body line, then you're back to put more poly on, or more primer on, depending on what you're working with. So I take my time with this, and it comes out pretty good. So I'll lay this bottom one on, pull the top one off, and then work my way back down to it again. Block down to the tape. Now we're going to put another piece of tape on the top, block up to it. Like I said, it's tedious, but that fender there is 6 feet long, and it's got to line up and look good with the rest of the car, which is close to 19 feet long. So this is kind of an important step here. So yeah, drop the tape on and work my way up, and keep on repeating that until we get her close. We are getting there, though.
I got the weeds at my threshold. Suck on the cosmos like a leech. I got the songs for nothing. I got these lyrics for cheap. I got a coyote for your raincoat. I got a fix for your disease. That this song is just a joke. Well, look at my suitcase full of rope. I got the nights just like an Ethiop. I got tickets to the kingdom, tickets to the kingdom. I got the great codes, hanging with the hangman, hanging with the gramophone. In my pocket I got the payday loan. In my mouth I got the dough.
I found this little piece of plexiglass or acrylic plastic. I'm not sure what the right term is nowadays, but Tap Plastics in Seattle sell you these plastics. You just tell them what to cut it. This is 1/4 inch by 1 inch by 24, and it's really helpful in spots like this, and it's got good flex to it. Blocks it out real nice and flat. I think Tap is a national company, and I know you can order it. Send them whatever cuts you want online, and they'll mail it out to you. But fortunate for me here in Washington, they've got quite a few of them around, and had a bunch of sizes made, and they work great.
Chimpanzees I love to hate. I got a falcon for the leg. I got a brand new leather number 8. I got a toothbrush for the heartbreak. I got a water bed full of 8-track tape. I got an F that stands for fuck, and an F that stands for fake.
Back with that acrylic plastic block. Works really good on this top piece. There's actually 3 little flat pieces in this. Run it over with this, and I can kind of see those. And there's my neighbor's dog, of course. This is the final time we tape this line, a total of 3 up and 3 down. We'll block this get it nice and straight, and then we'll start rounding it off, and you'll see that contour gauge here shortly. Let's soften this edge, shall we? I use a soft block. I find it easier, or mentally easier for me, not to press very hard. Very light, doesn't take much to knock that sharp edge off. And then we'll bust out the contour gauge from Empire that I picked up and check that against the contour that I had pulled off of the Fleetwood that is outside. Let's grab that. Here it is. So I've already pre-set the contour that is made by Empire. Not sure where I picked it up, but it works good. And basically it's a whole bunch of needles or pins or nails, and you press it in to the contour you want, and then check it against something else like I'm doing here. And it kind of shows that the fender's rolling in correctly, and also that the body line is rolled over correctly. I do want to say thank you to all the folks that subscribe to the channel, and appreciate everybody watching and all the great comments. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Trying to put up a video a week that is helpful to everybody, and I really do enjoy it. It's I'm getting better at the editing, like some of y'all said, and it's nice to kind of give back. So let me know if there's something you want to see that I left out. I know that's really easy to do, but hopefully this will help you get your body line straight. Bye y'all, and peace and grease, sucker.